Pisces, happy birthday and welcome to your reading for 2024 Pisces season, which just started. So it looks like you are currently in the energy of coming out of a period of meditation or isolation where you maybe felt some depression, when that was going on, but it looks like that is also lifting because you're coming out of that period. Um, it looks like in the past you had a period with the Ace of Swords here where you were so clear mentally on what you wanted or deserved or what was right in your life, and you were able to assert yourself, speak up for yourself, and get what you needed. It looks like you're currently having a huge new chapter in your life start with the death card here. It's like that clarity in the past, I think, led you to make a huge change for yourself on a more subconscious level. You may not even be aware of this. We also did have a huge shift in astrology with Pluto, which is, the planet that can be of death and regeneration. So that shifted houses for all of us a little bit ago. So there could be just some huge changes going on, and maybe just letting go of some situations in your life. And it seems like that is causing you to want to walk away with the Eight of Cups here from a situation that is emotionally very established. The cups are usually love and feelings. So something where there's a lot of feeling involved, a lot of structure. You're considering walking away from it due to this change that's going on in your subconscious. And I could read this either way with the Six of Coins here. I'm going to say you could either be walking towards something that is going to provide you more financial stability, bring you more money in your life, or you could be walking away from a situation where you were kind of getting payment. It could have been not enough money for you. It could have been breadcrumbing, financial or even emotional. Could be you just weren't, you felt like you were getting crumbs. And so that's making you want to walk away. It depends on which, the cards came out. It could be placed either way. It looks like with your obstacles right now, you're struggling to find supportive community here with the Three of Cups upright. If you're a female or someone who um, gravitates towards feminine energy, that could be a part of this card too. You could be lacking a female support system in your life, or just a group of people that feel loving and um, fun to be around. And it looks like there's also some conflict with the Five of Wands here, some fighting, squabbling, arguments going on, fairly minor, but annoying no less. So that could be part of why you are feeling isolated or a little more depressed before this shift happened, before you started sort of lifting yourself out of that energy and feeling more optimistic again. In the near future, Pisces, it looks like you're going to kind of come face to face with two sides of yourself. So, Pisces is a dualistic sign. There are sort of with all the mutable energy, Gemini, Pisces, and what's the other one? I'm drawing a blank right now. There's two other ones. Sagittarius is the fire one, and I'm just blanking on the earth mutable sign right now. It'll probably come back to me in a minute. Anyway, so there is a duality here with Pisces, especially where there's two sides of you, and they're going to kind of come together in the near future and have a little conflict. You're not, those two sides of you are not going to see eye to eye on a situation in the near future. It seems like there's part of you, the part that wants financial stability with the Queen of Pentacles, that wants to enjoy, stability in life, financial stability, especially, this part of you is going to want to say, wait, invest in the situation and wait for fruits to come in the future. This is not something that, is going to produce right now, that stability that you're wanting. But then the other part, the emotional side of you, the part of you that is very feeling oriented, and as a water sign, that's a big part of you, Pisces. Especially with Pisces season being here and being in that emotional, almost like psychic energy. Your feelings, you might realize your feelings are not um, are not guiding you correctly at that time in your life. You might realize like there's a part of you that doesn't feel good, or that doesn't feel like balanced emotionally, I think is probably what this is trying to say. Um, and that part of you might be looking at the part of you that wants financial stability and saying, well, can we really deal with this? Can we deal with having our emotions be um, unbalanced and out of control? When we have an awareness of our feelings, they're somewhat in control. We can kind of go back and forth between all the different feelings and sort of find a balance. But when we're kind of shutting one part of our feelings out, or banishing it, or just not admitting that it's happening, or that we're feeling that way, then that's when they kind of come out and pop up into our conscious life in recurring patterns, and then that takes control of our life. And so you might have the realization that that's not something you want, or that's just, maybe you'll just, I think maybe you'll just become aware that that is what's going on in the near future. I can't see at all which side's going to win out, or if the sides are going to find a balance. But I do see tension between those two parts of yourself coming in the next little bit, the next month or so. So it looks like you're currently in a new beginning in love with a King of Pentacles. So, this, gender is fluid in tarot. Doesn't have to be a man. But this card indicates usually an earth sign, or someone with prominent earth in their chart, and someone who is financially stable, can be, a business owner, or someone who has like family wealth that they benefit from. But this is a good person to be in a relationship with. This is a stable person. This is someone who, and I pulled the specifier, you got the vulnerability card. This is someone you can be completely open with. This is someone that you can be, um, I'm getting the feeling of like feeling safe with this person. And it looks like with the Justice card in reverse and the Five of Cups in reverse, there are some injustices from your past, that, or it could even be the present, I guess. Yeah, it could be the present. There are some injustices that are, still currently with you. I don't know at what point in your life they occurred, but they have caused you some serious grief and sadness and feelings of loss. And I feel like that this love with this stable person in your life, and this doesn't have to be a love relationship. That's not indicated with these cards. It's very possible it could be a love relationship. It could be, just someone in your life that you love. It could be yourself having your own financial stability and feeling very stable, that you're experiencing self-love. Or again, like I said, it could be with another person, but it's causing that love and that stability that you're finding with finances and emotion at this time. and being open with another person in your life, or yourself if you don't have anyone in your life, but that's highly unlikely. It's causing you to let go of some of the hurt and grief and sadness over the injustices in your life. So it just looks to be a healing connection for you right now. In your environment, I feel like this is a different person that the cards are speaking about here. We have the Knight of Cups. So this is often, indicates a younger person. You're showing up as queens, um, queens and kings throughout this reading. So I'm thinking this is someone younger than you, possibly. If not younger, just maybe less mature than you. And this person, it's like we have the Two of Cups here. It's like they want to offer you a love relationship or a loving partnership of some type. But what's standing in the way of that, they're not doing it with this Four of Pentacles here. They're keeping their cards very close to their chest. They're not letting you know that that is what they want to do. There's a decision that needs to be made that is standing in the way of that offer being made. And so that could be a decision that you need to make. That could be a decision that they need to make. But it seems like there's two people involved. Yeah, I can't really tell if it's a decision that you need to make or if it's something that they need to make within themselves before they make an offer like that. For your specifier cards, I got the Awakening card. So this person, they are undergoing a spiritual transformation, and that could be part of what the decision and the waiting is for, or it could be that they are waiting for you to go through that. And it says obstacles, unhealed wounds are blocking forward movement. So there could be some unhealed wounds between the two of you, or their own unhealed wounds, or your unhealed wounds that are blocking that offer of love and emotion being made. It looks like with your hopes and fears, you do want to work harmoniously as part of a team, either a job or, some part of a team where people are building something together and they get along and it feels good. And your fears, it's like you really fear being mentally manipulated or abused. I think that is some of the injustice potentially with this Justice card in reverse. So some of the unfortunate feelings or experiences that have made you feel grief and sadness. So that's maybe an archetype in your life that you're always looking out for yourself to avoid. And so it looks like in the outcome here, there is an offer of love or a soulmate or a reconciliation from the past being made to you. And I see you, with the trajectory that you're on right now, Pisces, that you're going to have to stand very firm in your intellect, and not accept this, not move that offer forward. With the Queen of Swords, and so we have the Chariot reverse and the Sun card reverse. It's like it will make you unhappy to have to block that from progressing forward. To stand in, a real cold intellectual energy, because essentially you will feel trapped. There's something that you will feel so bonded to, so tied to something, it could be something there's a deep passion for. Codependency can be addiction. There's some sort of situation that it's like you cannot extract yourself from it. And because of that, You're going to have to make a decision that's not going to make you feel very happy, um, in terms of not accepting this reunion or this reconciliation or this soulmate energy that's coming in. You did get this card, which I can never pronounce, this teal swan deck, and the advice offered with this card is that you need to seek counsel at this time. Um, it could be a lawyer. There are a lot of swords in the card, and with the justice in reverse, you might have a legal issue that a lawyer would have the answer for, to the answer for you. I didn't phrase that right. Anyway, a lawyer would know what to do in this situation. It could be something like going to therapy. It could be something like going to, even couples counseling came on that card. So it's like, it's not, this card says that it's not the time for you to handle this situation alone. This is the time for you to seek counsel and get answers from somebody else. So that is what I have for you this month. Pisces, enjoy your birthday season. Take care.